Before we get started in today's video, guys, I want to give a shout out to comicsplusofmacan.com. Comics Plus of Macan have been generous enough to give me a sponsorship, and also generous enough to give you guys a coupon code on their website. Anything on comicsplusofmacan.com can be got 10% off using code TruePainGaming at checkout. Look at all the Digimon product they have here. They have the new starter decks. They have all the sets currently out in the English format. All of that, and you can get 10% off with code TruePainGaming. If you go to the home of Comics Plus of Macan, you can even see that we have Chilling Reign, the new sort Pokemon expansion. We have comic books. We have Yu-Gi-Oh! Everything you could want at comicsplusofmacan.com. And don't forget to use code TruePainGaming at checkout for 10% off. What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy TruePainGaming back at it again with another Digimon video. Today I have two special guests with me. I'm sure you guys probably know these two. They're both very high-tier Digimon players in the continental United States. Both have plenty of tops. We have Alex, aka Master Balls from Limit Break, and Diego, aka Battle from Age of Gaming. If you two want to, say hi or something really quick.
Yo.
Alright. So today we're gonna, I think we're, 2 or 3 weeks deep into BT4 now, so I felt it was time to make a tier list, and I wanted these two goons here with me. So, yeah, I guess let's get started. I see we have Lilithmon up first. I have no idea. Do people still play Lilith? Is that a thing?
I feel like Lilith right now is tier 3. No meme. Cause
I think it's bad,
probably, yeah.
Because she's either played as a one-of in bad MetalGarurumon decks, and her own deck, like the Lilith Loop deck, hasn't seen enough play
Lilith
for
was
people
not
to
even
be
good to like set 5, so I kind of agree with that.
Exactly. Yeah, it hasn't seen enough play. People haven't really discovered what it can actually do, and even when it does, Japan's meta, even with or without the promos that we have, has shown that deck is like, it's funny when it pops off, but it needs to find like 3 to 4 pieces.
Yeah.
To actually do something, which is very bad right now.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Alex, you
so
agree
tier 3?
Tier 3.
Yeah. Lilith kind of poopy. Shine? Okay, I would have said Shine was tier 3 until I played Alex. Shine's actually kind of cracked. Like,
tier 2.
It's not tier 1, but I'd probably put top of tier 2.
I
agree with that.
Top of tier 2? Okay.
Agreed.
Alright, cool. Master?
Why wouldn't you play it? Prove me wrong.
It proved its health. It did win gyros from the
event. It did twice.
Twice.
Yeah, shout out to GFG George. Like, actually,
it's literally 8-0 in tournament. Like, there's
I think
not even 10-0.
I think there's almost no counterplay you can do to Master. Like, it just kind of plays solitaire. I think I'd probably. Why wouldn't you play it? I mean, is that like?
Yeah, that's S tier.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically S tier.
I mean, yeah, I think it's either tier 1 or S tier. What do you think, Alex? Diego's saying S tier. I'll go either way.
I'd say tier 1.
Tier 1. Let's just put it top of tier 1. Because the only thing I can think that would be why wouldn't you play it is literally like War. I don't know what else would be there, but Megazoo. Okay, I think Megazoo's overhyped, but I don't think it's quite tier 2. I think it's like very bottom of tier 1.
I think it's top tier 2 for a simple reason that people haven't played around it with it yet to discover what it's actually supposed to do. The green yellow variant specifically, because not a lot of people are testing or hasn't really seen a lot of tournament results. But that's because not a lot of people are playing it. I still think the deck can do stuff. It can generally, like, Lotusmon is just like, and give me a shake against like aggro decks.
Lotusmon's kind of cracked.
It turns off the Bushiagumon plays, turns off the Anubismon plays. It rests Bluesmon, funny enough, because rookie, am I right?
Yeah, true.
It's really, I feel like it can do stuff, but people still need to kind of discover how to build it correctly.
How would you say it compares to Shine, Alex?
To Shine? Oh, Shine has a really good matchup against Megazoo.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, so that's like a weird thing. But Megazoo right now just feels bad to me. Everything they play gives you a lot of memory, and with that a lot of memory, it just dies. Your opponent will always have like something to get rid of it.
Yeah, in my eyes, if it loses to Shine, because I really think it does, because last set it lost to Shine 2. I'd say it's like tier 2, probably in the same spot as Shine, where it's like probably best deck in tier 2.
I would agree with
but,
that.
But again, my argument with Shine is I honestly would have put Shine bottom of tier 1 earlier, so I could see both of these decks being bottom tier 1, top of tier 2. I'm just gonna
I
put
would
these
definitely
two.
Put it after Shine for
Yeah.
sure.
Because it loses. Zubagon. Okay, I don't know.
After or before? Because what direction are we doing this? Like top is the left or top is the right?
Left would be like the best, and then right would be worse.
So I feel like Megazoo has a generalization. In a generalization, I feel like Megazoo has a better matchup against everything than Shine. No.
I mean,
If we're not
I guess like in a general setting. I wish I could stack these two on top of each other because I really do think because everything Megazoo does to hurt the general format, Shine also does. Like with removal.
Because they both have kind of the same speed. No?
We can go
Shine
through the tier list and then reorganize it because at the moment I don't really know, and that's why I'm giving more thought. Because like the decks we put on here so far, all I can think of that Megazoo actually beats that's on this list is Lilith because everything beats Lilith.
Yeah. Well, that's for sure.
So, what about Zubagon? I think Zubagon, I don't know. I didn't like it, but Alex went ham with it yesterday, so...
Zubagon bot?
Chaos Punch. Chaos Punch is what me and my friends named the deck. And that's like... It's so toolbox. It's so aggro toolbox. It's like... It's alright, but it's also really clumpy because like all black decks are just like you're missing something.
Yeah.
So I would put it obviously above Lilithmon.
Yeah,
obviously. I definitely put it right below Megazoo because that deck with like Final Zugabomb Punch being able to boost your guys and giving them multiple security checks, most of the time it's not gonna die to like any Mega. So it just like goes through Megazoo. And it has a lot of removal with Chaosmon being able to pierce through things and going for multiple checks.
I just kind of feel like Megazoo, right? They're gonna turn one, drop a Mega on it. I mean, again, this is a vacuum. It shouldn't be compared to each other. But Megazoo, like in a vacuum, well, like you have to draw your Zubagon, and I feel like when Megazoo turn one's a Mega against you, like you're gonna build up a dude, but you're gonna have to wait for that Zubagon unless you're just God tier.
We're pairing these up like 1v1. I feel like we should be doing this more like generalization.
Fair. I think it's definitely top tier 2. I actually think it's better than both of them, both Shine and Megazoo. I think Zubagon.
I believe that too because the deck if worst case scenario you like don't draw Zubagon, you can sort of rely on like the cute stuff Black stuff has access to. Like if you're going to Zubagon Ragna, the Digivolve stuff is adorable, but not the best, but it does stuff.
Yeah.
And you can like there's like Mac what's his face, the new common Ragnalordmon. Yeah, he's really good against like people who have like not read what the card does because of how little play it's seen.
Like fine,
So if it's like unchecked, this deck can easily like steal top tables.
Yeah.
If it's the least that you expect, just like how Alex did. Like Alex, like when people like what it did.
I think either bottom of tier 1 or top of tier 2. For now, I think I'll put it on top of tier 2 though. Just because if your opponent knows how to play around it, I don't think it's gonna do much to the 2-1 deck. Okay, Rookie Rush. This might just be a hot fucking tick. I think this deck's shit right now. I think it's actually trash.
Ass wipe. It's so bad.
Okay, we can. All right.
Above Lilith, just because it's fucking.
Lilith, Lilith is deep game, bro.
No, it's not deeper game. It's not deeper game. Relax.
They have jamming Vmon, but like literally, there's so many blockers in format now. Like this deck actually does nothing, in my opinion.
That's just true.
Okay, so Ragna, I'm not gonna count Red Ragna because I don't think Red Ragna's even. I don't know.
Really?
I think Red Ragna's ass compared to Black Ragna this set.
Then we should just put it the same tier as Zubagon then, because it's like they use the same things.
Yeah, I mean, I guess even in Red Ragna, you'd still play Zubagon though.
No, because what black card would you activate it from?
Bright
Ludra?
No way. No way.
You'd hope to God that your opponent like gives you like 5 memory.
You're doing the most. There's no way.
I think Ragna's low key tier 3. I don't think it's that good. I mean, I guess
honestly, I agree with that. I agree with that for sure.
It's better than Rookie though.
Of course.
I think it's top tier 3.
That's what I kind of think.
If we're basing it off Red Ragnar, Black Ragnar,
Black Ragnar's probably a little bit in tier 2, but I think considering both of them, I'd probably just put it top of tier 3.
Considering we already have Zubagon at tier 2 and like Black Ragnar plays Zubagon, it's basically the same deck.
It's basically the same deck.
Imperial. We have multiple Ragnar decks because like there's Black Ragnar and Red Ragnar.
There is, but Black Ragnar is basically just the exact same deck as Zubagon. They play Zubagon still. So you might as well just count it as Zubagon. Imperial is tier 1. Like actually, everyone who said this was tier 2
here's my hot take. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Everyone who said this was tier 2 at the beginning of the format's actually wrong. It's at least why wouldn't you play it or tier 1? Because it's so fucking cheap, and it's just better rookie rush. Okay. Anybody you got a hot take? You said, Diego.
I actually thought. My thing is Ragnar, not Ragnar, Imperial. With people accounting for it, might actually end up being tier 2, top tier 2. Because not from what I've seen, like first, I just see not a lot of people like expecting or playing against it.
How do you play against it?
Well, like Eli, for example, like the War Great, there's not Eli's top that plays around it completely. There's too much recovery for it to thrive. Okay. And then if people time their Angelomons correctly, it turns off the deck completely. There's too many. If yellow's in the format, yellow has too many answers for it. If played correctly, that's what I'm saying. But
I just feel like every deck that's not yellow actually has quite a hard matchup against this, except maybe Master. Again, Master is just a. Actually, I'm putting Master in. Why wouldn't you play it? Actually, this deck's kind of.
Master is yellow, dude. It's literally a yellow deck with a purple top.
You can actually just play War Grey in it though.
No, you play Contours.
Is that what George played? I hadn't looked at his list.
Oh yeah, no, he literally like negated my entire board of like 6 Digimon.
Okay. Actually, so if Master and War Grey are probably gonna be our only 2 decks, then why wouldn't you play it? And I think we all kind of agree on that. I would put Imperial on tier 1 because it only loses to this.
No, I think Metal Guru is it. Metal Guru is, and why wouldn't you play it? 100%.
Is it?
I don't know. We'll get there when we'll get there. I think Metal Grey's ass. Right. I played Zanny yesterday, and I don't know, man.
Okay, to be fair, he was playing Metal Grey Anubis. That was a hell of a copium deck.
All right. So Imperial though, this is where it matters. Imperial, tier 1 or tier 2? Alex, what's your opinion?
Damn. Okay. So I don't know. They had one. I don't know. Wait, Diego, were you playing Imperial last night?
Yeah. I got top 4.
Yeah. All right. So there was like 2 Diggish tops, the PPG and Diego's one.
Yeah.
And there's like those are the only 2 recorded.
No, the first Digimon Coliseum event that happened post 1. After 1.5.
So set 4. Wait,
yeah,
okay.
First set 4. Imperial won it 2. But then again, it was the same. So. It was the same scenario as that no one accounted for Imperial, so everyone got demolished by it.
But that's what I mean.
We can totally put Imperial in tier 1 because they have a lot of the Kakaitis breath in security is like godly.
Yeah,
and them also having access to Omnimon is really good.
So I'm putting it at tier 1, but I'm putting it at tier 1 right now.
I think it's tier 1. I mean, I know you argue for tier 2, but I honestly just think the reason it's tier 1 is because, like you said, people can play around it, but nobody's gonna play around it because most of the fucking average Digimon players are not gonna think or know how to play around it. Like, obviously, a lot of the people we know and like talk to, like all the people we know by name, I would say, yeah, sure, all of them can probably play around it. But when you go into a 246 player tournament, there's not gonna be 246 Alexes or 246 Diegos or 246 Wyatts. There's not gonna be like the majority of those players are gonna not play around Imperial.
I feel like tier Imperial, in defense of tier 1 Imperial, it has a really, really good like in a regional sense, like it has a really good round 1 to round 4.
Yeah. Well, obviously, the higher you go, the higher
you go, you're gonna have to find players who actually know what your deck does.
But it's easy to get to those top tables, I think, with Imperial.
Yeah, because if Imperial has one thing, if Imperial suffers from one thing, it's like lack of creativity. Because the deck right now is just
it's exactly.
No way to make a.
The skill cap on Imperial is definitely
low. Yeah. Aldemon. I think we all know where this is going.
Why wouldn't you play it?
Why wouldn't you play it?
Put it tier 3, please. tier 3, please.
Top of tier 3? You think it's better than Ragnar? You're crazy.
No. I said tier 3. I said tier 3.
I think it's better than Lilith, but not better
than Rookie, actually.
Actually, yeah, probably. Well, it's just Rookie, but with a top end, so yeah, probably.
Essentially.
Victory Gray, Alex is kind of a Chad,
Alex,
bro.
You're gonna have to defend.
Victory Gray or like Red Omni? Is that
it's Red Omni.
It's Red Omni, but I in my eyes, I feel like those decks just can't defend on Omni Turbo depend on Omni Turbo anymore.
It could totally be. I would put it at like end of tier 1 or like beginning of tier 2, around there.
Yeah, I know nothing about the deck, so
it's pretty. It's all right, but like there are definitely like bad matchups. A bad matchup for that deck is definitely like it would probably be Black. Black would probably be a bad
Final
matchup for it.
Zubagon.
Yeah, or like
the one psychopath playing Craniumon.
I guess it'd also be bad against like it'd be bad against Green with Grand Kawagumon OTK. Like them having Palmon just like nullifies your big DP. It nullifies the big DP.
Yeah, because they basically say, "Yo, take your entire security. I hope you hit a Gaia for us. If you didn't, like, good luck dealing with the rookies. I'm just gonna drop next turn."
Yeah.
Have fun with it.
We'll put it in tier 1 for now, and then at the end when we reassess everything, I think we might be bumped down to tier 2, just because like we'll look at tier 1 and like see what happens. But I think for now back at tier 1, just because both the Omnis are so goddamn powerful. Yo, good stuff, Blue. This deck's actually cracked. It's so fucking slept on, but I don't think it's like it's the same as I think
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it's tier 3.
Actually, you're capping. It literally has such a good matchup against War Grey. There's like.
Yo, I don't even know. I think I've seen Wyatt play this deck like once, and I think he lost.
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, well,
he actually won against. Didn't you beat Eli because he fucking cheesed them with victory?
I beat Eli with it, but I lost to fucking Ben. But when I lost to Ben, I didn't have a 4, and it was best of 1. So.
Best of 1.
Yeah.
He won and just left?
It was for local legend for Joe Dobby's tournament.
Oh, okay.
But so it was best of 1 for that. I don't think it's better. The current tier 1, right, Imperial. I don't think it's better than Imperial or Red Omni, but I'd say it's like right under Red Omni, because every deck so far in tier 2 and below, I think it actually dumpsters on.
Like, how
does it dumpster Megazoo though?
It literally just fucking.
Exactly.
I guess it doesn't dumpster Megazoo.
Or Shine. Or Zubagon.
I think it dumpsters Shine. I think it dumpsters Zubagon. I don't think it dumpsters any deck that just hard plays, it loses to. But any deck that needs its sources or needs to build up into something, it actually just auto wins.
I feel like we can just put it. We can maybe put it. I'd say I would put it like same tier as Zubagon.
I'd probably put it like
in between.
I think it dumpsters on Shine, but
really,
I think so. Yeah, I think it's cracked, dude. I think it's nuts. All right, and then do we even need to discuss this one, bro? D-Brigade's dog shit.
Have you heard of Terrier? Have you read Terriermon?
Yeah, and then there's
Chumon.
Isn't there another one?
Yes, there is.
There's another one.
Gazimon.
Have you read Gazimon?
So Anubismon. Where are we putting Anubismon? This one's weird to me.
This one's tricky.
Oh, this is like straight Anubis Turbo.
Well, it's like the Anubis rookie variant. I think it's kind of good, low-key, but it's like not better than tier 1. I think it's bottom tier 2, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. Like, pure Anubis does not do anything. It's just like rookie rush, but you have a mega.
But then like you have like
rookie rush with a big top end.
And then it has like Lady Devi though too, so it can like counter rookie rush too. Because you play Night Raid.
Yeah.
And you can kill something with Night Raid and bring a dude back who can swing. And Anubismon can proc on plays, so the new Gabumon they got, Labramon, because it's just Gabumon. Like you can
also it can proc loose because
it can proc loose because purple and it's rookie.
True.
Yeah.
It actually brings anything back.
Yeah, so it's any rookie.
That's pretty good.
I would probably say bottom tier 2, top tier 3. That seems like a healthy spot for it.
It's still missing tempo though. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
I think we'll put it in
It's
top of
like-
tier 3 right now. Because actually, looking at tier 2, I think all these decks kind of dumpster on it. Because literally, like,
Probably.
if Lotusmon right now is what we're saying is the worst deck in tier 2, in a vacuum. Because again, Lotusmon definitely, like a Megazoo definitely dumpsters on blue. And it dumpsters on, like, anyways. This deck, all these decks in tier 2 is when you start seeing card decks that have a fuck ton of removal. And at that point, like, it's not really gonna, your stuff's not gonna stick, you know? So I'm
Yeah,
gonna say top
I'd
tier
put it
3.
in tier 3. Yeah, I agree with that.
Ancient Gray. I think this deck could be good, but it just. I think we should do Ancient Guru first because I think Ancient Guru is the actually good one.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing. I 100% think. I mean, I can just make it easy for Ancient Greymon is 100% tier 3.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
Um,
I agree. It's
Because
Steve
literally,
McCabe.
have you read Blocker? Have you have you read what a blocker does?
Have you
Okay,
read
if
the ability that is blocker?
if listen, if a deck is forced to play Scrap Claw, it is not a good deck.
Right.
Also, Scrap Claw doesn't have a security effect. Fucking damn. That was security.
Scrap Claw.
Bruh, they could have at least gave that card like add the hand or something. Like it sucks so much ass.
True. Okay, Ancient Guru. I think Ancient Guru is actually either tier 2 or tier 1. I think this is actually
Tier
fucking
1.
good. I think it's really good. What do you think, Alex? I think I'd say tier 1 too.
I thought Benjamin Lee clean up with it. I agree with that.
Okay. I think it's actually
He
probably
did
better than
clean
Red
up
on
with
there.
that.
I think this deck's actually crazy.
We could have maybe divided. Should we talk about like what variant of Ancient Guru?
Well, there's a few.
is-
There's pure blue. There's blue green, and then I think there's. This is gonna sound crazy, but I played against a red blue one, and it's actually nuts because the Strabimon clone for red can also search the other hybrids, and it also lets you play Atomic Inferno in Ancient Guru. So in Ancient Guru, you're gonna get a plus 3k. If it's blocked, get plus 3 memory, and all your hybrids are getting an extra 1 damage.
Alright, so we're putting the hybrid one
Greymon?
in D Brigade.
Is that real?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
It's a copium.
No, it's real. It's actually, dude, trust me, it's real. It's crazy. I promise. It's not copium.
Okay, fine. We're putting
I
it
think-
in D Brigade.
I think all of them
Cool.
are tier 1. Honestly, I just think Ancient Guru as a card is quite strong.
Fine, we're putting Ancient Guru just because of the fact that it allows like some, and plus Ancient Guru just gets better when we're talking about this format specifically. So yeah, tier 1 is
I think it's
Okay.
a good spot.
We already know Wargrave.
Yeah.
Why didn't you play it?
Yeah.
Why didn't you play? Why wouldn't you play?
Grand Kawaga, I think.
Grand Quagga. No,
Yeah, well,
no.
not-
I can fight for this one.
Green OTK is pretty good though. Like
Green OTK is pretty good, but this is 100% bottom tier 1. 100%
Really?
bottom
Worse
tier
than
1.
Red Omni? No.
Yep. This specific version. You want to know why? Because this is a deck that once it gets its combo off and does not put the opponent in a.
I guess if they don't beat them when they get their combo, they just lose.
Yeah, because like it uses every part of their material. It only has 1 to 2 bodies on board when it does the effect. It depends on Palmon and Raising. If you like, once you see this deck not open Palmon and Raising, it's like it's backbreaking already.
Okay, MetalGar is probably top of tier 1. I think it's better than so far.
Why wouldn't you play it?
I don't think it's why wouldn't you play. Okay, Alex, I don't know. I just
it's pretty good. Like free Trump Sword, gas, free 2 bodies. That's the gas. I think it could probably go. And why wouldn't you play it?
okay.
So my thing is that
if
this
both
deck
you
is
are
only-
saying it, yeah, it's up there.
So the reasoning is like this deck is like every deck in Why Wouldn't You Play It like has a very common thematically of it's just cheats. It just cheats the game.
Yeah.
This deck can take 5 damage turn 1. It can lose everything, but it can get it all back by just saying, I have no guys in Raising. Alright, perfect. This is exactly where I want to be. Or no guys in field. Move up Metal Guru. Digiburst 1, Digiburst 2, Nailbone. Summon 2 guys, Digiburst 2, Nailbone, Millennium. Good luck.
That is pretty cracked because you make a field of 1 to a field of 5.
5. and then an unkillable guy. If
and
you don't annoy him.
you get to kill like 2 things too. Actually, oh wait, no, I was thinking.
And then
something.
Nailbone, and then since they play, the deck has to play 4 Nailbone. Nailbone each time you trigger, and Alex even said this happened to him. Nailbone is a card that people always forget has a security effect that does the same effect that it has as an on play.
Instead of getting 1, you get 2. Or no, instead of 2, you get 1.
Yeah, which is still fine. It's an extra button.
But the card the card reads like grab a blocker from like from security. It's insane.
Don Devi, didn't this actually just top Gyroshan yesterday?
It got 5th.
I count that as a top. That's
it tops.
I don't think. I think I was gonna say it would be like maybe better, maybe worse than Rookie. This is where I would have put it, but it has
bottom tier 2.
Yo, okay, but like that was its only top, right?
But Aldemon literally beats it. I don't know what you mean, like this deck.
Okay.
Again, we're generalizing, but
that was like its only top. That might have just been the player, not the deck.
Yes, but my reasoning for Don Devi is because Don Devi, and it's like I'm putting it tier 2 just because like it's not a bad backup plan for like some purple decks. Like MetalGarurumon Don Devi, like in synergy, it's not a bad combo, or it's not a bad idea because the Digiburst decks assist. Don Devi assists Digiburst decks because like when they Digiburst, they're getting rid of like Devimon names, and then the Devimon promo comes in and summons a guy that you have to basically either completely ignore for the rest of the game and like deal with a 12k each turn, or if you want to get rid of it, it discards 2 cards from hand, which for some decks they just can't deal with losing 2 pieces, especially in this game where like your hand is like the most RNG thing in the world. And then it punishes yellow for being too aggro because like it gets rid of the one thing they use to keep going, which is the security.
Okay, so, I'll say maybe bottom of tier 2, but I do kind of think it was probably like worse than Ancient Grey. But because it has a top, and because Diego just gave a really long explanation that I wasn't listening to, we'll go tier 2.
Understandable.
Okay, as long as it's the bottom of tier 2.
Yeah, no, definitely it's not better than anything else in tier 2.
Oh, it's not even scraping the rest of tier 2, but it's there.
Herc is actually, why wouldn't you play it? This deck maybe costs you $50, and it's, I think, degen.
Really?
Degen. Well, not degen, but like I think it's actually all these decks up here. I don't think would have a problem against. Maybe Master, but I've never played against Master.
I feel like Herc has an advantage against Master if Herc gets going. Like it depends on who goes.
It doesn't matter.
But I feel like Green in general is in tier 1 because everything is. Green's last advantage was that it could keep up with everything in terms of speed. Now, Green in theory is like, or like in practice, it's like it's really fast. It cheats out at level 5. It goes into level 4 really easily. But I feel like the fact that you have to, it's just that Green is just a really weird deck to deck build. It's one of the hardest decks to actually build correctly.
It was also so broken they had to limit 2 cards.
Limit 2 cards, yeah. And I wouldn't say that
the only 2 cards in the game so far.
Fair enough. I'll put it in tier 1 because I would say it would be probably better than all these if the cards weren't limited. But I think it's significantly better than all of that.
For sure.
Okay, and then McDonald's. I'm assuming this is.
D-Brigade.
Yeah, security control. D-Brigade, really?
I think that shit's trash.
You're putting in D-Brigade.
Dude,
really?
Extra security attack versus that deck is so ripped.
Literally, if I played more Mega Kabus last night, the one game I lost that wasn't to you, Diego, I would have won. I ran out of Mega Kabus because I crashed into 2 fucking Valder arms. So like, it doesn't. If you're
there's no way. There's no way.
You swung your Mega Kabus into
security? No. I pierced over. I had 2 Kabus on board. Both had Mega Kabu under it. Like I had and both of them died because the ones that weren't the first check on both of them was a Valder.
Yeah.
So like
I would actually put put security control in tier 3.
No way. It's a D Brigade. because all of the removal requires multiple. Like 7 Heavens and Eden's Javelin just aren't doing it anymore. Like they're playing more Digimon
I
and
actually
less
agree
removal.
with that. I agree with that. They're playing more Digimon, less removal, and now their removal doesn't even cut it. You're gonna give me like 15 memory to like fucking minus 10k from like a little dude? Sure.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
don't
just
care.
not worth it. It's just like I think it's D Brigade. I think it's
I think the best thing about this deck is it plays Valderon now. Like that's
for sure.
And Loosemon.
and
For
Loosemon
sure.
and a Gunimon, but like again, you're playing all these Digimon now. The goal of the deck is like starting to fade
Gone.
away.
Yeah.
Well, in theory, like Chaosmon is another Gaia Force of Security because like barely anything.
What do you mean?
pierces over it.
Aldemon literally swings over it, bro. I could play Aldemon and beat security control.
This dude with Aldemon, Jesus.
No, am I wrong? I can play Aldemon and beat security control. Like it would be so easy.
Anytime we compare my friend's decks, but what if? But can it beat? Can it beat Goku card?
What-
Can it beat Aldemon?
Okay, is that not fair though? Right? Because like if it can't beat Aldemon, then why should it be anywhere above tier 3?
You know what? Fine.
The only good removal is Gaia Force anyway.
Yeah.
Just wait till sub 5 when they get like Transcendent Sword.
Okay, yeah, that shit's nuts. All right, well, I think after looking at this, is there any rearrangements anyone wants to make? I think it looks fine to me.
I feel like it.
I would actually probably move Megazoo to
before we
right
end
here.
this, like, so this is like by Dex itself, right?
Yeah, this is by Dex itself, not like match.
Dex itself, but like, true. Damn.
Listen,
I'm also going off tops. The only reason Master isn't why wouldn't you play it? Because the deck's actually cheap as shit, and like George has gone like 14-0 with it or some shit.
No.
Yes, it is. The Gatomon is literally the Gatomon is $9 and Master is $9. That's like an $80 deck. Okay, Pulsemon was a free promo, bro. Well.
The lies we tell.
I know. I paid 100. My set came in today. I'm playing it.
The lies we tell. But yeah, no. Mastermon is actually, if you really think about it, Mastermon's probably more expensive than metal than War.
It is it.
Oh,
Oh, you mean like the deck itself? I thought
the
you meant
deck
like
itself.
cards.
No, yeah. Like, the deck itself, like if we see a spike in Mastermon because of the which it didn't happen last time. Like if it happens this time, I'll be very surprised. But if Mastermon ends up spiking because of like the two just because of it going like basically 10-0.
Yeah.
Yo, but like Mastermon is topped, like has been in several topping decks, and it still hasn't like gone up in value, which is kind of crazy.
I think okay. So off of my I did a little more than a half case. It was one of the easiest SRs to pull. I pulled my I pulled like 12 or out of my half case. I pulled like not 12. I pulled 2 alt arts and I think 4 or 5 regular art masters, and I sold them all. But like,
let me guess, because you thought you would never use them again.
Yeah, and now I have to buy them for $9. Yeah.
They kept their alt arts, dude.
I know. I really should have. I'm actually.
The alt art is like $50 right now.
Check out what came in today though. I paid 20 for each of these. You guys aren't watching the Twitch stream, but I got a alt art playset.
Oh, you're streaming this since when?
Since my editor just downloads my VODs and then edits them.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Let me see.
But yeah, I got my playset of Ancient Gars for 20 each. And they're the alt arts, so that's pretty sweet.
Not putting Twitch. Someone in Twitch just said not putting Shine in tier 1. Just get off the copium. Drugs are bad, kids.
I'm actually gonna get shot. I didn't have it pulled up. Oh yeah, not putting Shine in tier 1. All right. Well, I think this is the tier list. I think this looks fine to me, Loki.
It's like you need to be good to play that deck.
Master.
No Shine.
Shine.
Master 2 though. Master 2 like Master is a really like.
You do. That's true.
It's like it requires more brain cells than Wargrey.
I think the only decks so far in this, I think Wargrey doesn't require that many brain cells. I think, well, in the mirror it does, but if you're playing Wargrey versus anything else in this format, I don't think you really need to think that hard.
Dude, just ask Eli Hill. He's like Bushi Agumon for game.
Bushi's actually back though. Like, okay, so the build I'm playing today in Digital Coliseum, I don't have my Wargrey didn't come in yet, my 3rd one, so I'm just playing a 4th Magna, bro. I'm literally gonna use that as one of my bosses.
Bushi Agumon is basically damage check Kalut.
It's
in,
nuts.
on
Oh yeah,
Digimon.
yeah, it's Kalute, bro.
Yeah.
All right, what?
Actually,
Any final thoughts on this tier list before I have Vincent edit finish that part of the video?
Play Vanguard.
All right, well, that's it then.
remember,
Oh,
D Brigade is D Brigade.
D Brigade is D Brigade. Don't play D Brigade. Don't do that. Don't fall for it.
I will give True Pain 20 gifted subs if D Brigade ever wins a premier event.
What if I win it with D Brigade? Do I get more than 20?
You get 40 gifted subs.
Shut the fuck up, Alex.
All right.
Wins with red one suddenly thinks he can get to speak.
Alex is a fucking beast for winning
I'm
the red.
kidding.
What do you
I'm
mean?
kidding. Jesus Christ.
All right, guys. Well, you know me on True Pain Gaming. Today we had Alex and Diego on stream. Super fun. If you haven't already, go join the Discord. Link in the description below. Thank you to Comics Plus and Macan for sponsoring this video, as they do with every video. If you haven't already, go use code True Pain Gaming at checkout. You can probably tell this video is recorded live on Twitch. All my videos are twitch.tv/TruePainGaming. So until then, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.